guys have we left in God Freezer?
Shut up, Chase! I'm in charge here! So, this is the real you! 180,000! Astounding! Incredible!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel again. If you saw my community post yesterday, you would have seen that I finally got my hands on this guy. And he's been pretty rare to find for some people apparently. It's just this guy took a while to get to my local targets, and my target finally had him in stock of the day of this recording yesterday, I believe. And we're just going to take a quick look at the packaging, and then we're going to see what's inside the box. So on the front we got, you know, the average 2.0 Goku on the front. Then on the side we got more promo pictures. We got the name of SH Figuarts Son Goku Kaioken, 180,000 power level. On the back we got more product images / posing. On the top it says super modeling. And on the top of the box there's nothing too special. On the side it just says the name again. On the bottom of the box it just says more of the same, what we've already seen. So we're going to take a quick look of what's inside the packaging. What this figure comes with straight out of the packaging, he comes with a set of fist hands, a set of Kamehameha hands, and a set of martial arts hands. With in addition to this, he comes with 3 interchangeable face plates, one being the more neutral stern face, a teeth gritting face, and a yelling face. It also comes with 2 interchangeable hair sculpts, one being the more classic Goku hair and one being a powering up / charging up hair piece. Now with that out of the way, let's look at the paint and detail on this figure. Taking a look at the sculpt and painting on this figure, it's pretty good. It's an average $35 Goku release, an average 2.0 body mold, so there's not too much to be said about the overall mold and sculpt of this figure, other than he comes with a hairpiece that looks like it's charging up, which I think is a really neat accessory, and I'm glad they included with this release, seeing as they also did that with the original release. And there's not too much here. Honestly, the only real changes between this and the original Kaioken release is the paint being not metallic-ish and glossy, but more of a matte finish. It's just kind of cleaner reds that kind of look more like the anime with the color scheme, which I really like. And the addition of updated faceplates, where the eyes are more like the art style of the early Dragon Ball Z with the Namek and Saiyan arcs, being more, I wouldn't say round, like more kind of rounded than the more squared edges we're used to seeing now, which personally I really like that they did that with this release and not just make basically the same figure as the old one but with a new color scheme. But yeah, with that real quick look out of the way, we're gonna do some quick size comparisons and articulation, so let's get to it. Taking a quick look at the articulation on this figure, he can go down that far, he can go back that far. There is a rotation at this part, but there's also one at the waist. He can kick back that far, he can kick forward that far. Beautiful spread. Full rotation at the arms. Bi-swivel. Bend at the elbow. Wrist swivel / hinge. He can look down that far, he can look up that far. And there's a little ball joint at the neck, so you can kind of move it around like this. And there's a little swivel at the belt. His knee can bend this far back. There's an ankle joint and a hinge at the toe. So that's all the main really important articulation points on this Goku. During that last part, my camera decided to kind of die, so let's look at some height comparisons. For the height comparisons, we got Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, which is basically the same mold. They're about basically the same height. Then we got Super Saiyan Vegeta. And then we have the newer release, Legendary Super Saiyan Goku, which they're around the same height. And then let me move the camera so we can get him in the full frame. Here's SH Figuarts full power Broly from the Broly movie. As you can see, this Broly towers over Goku. And then we have little bitty Frieza. And then, because they're from a similar point in time, we have Dragon Star's Saiyan Saga Vegeta. I know this is not the SH Figuarts one, but that one's too expensive. And honestly, they're around the same height. But for Dragon Star scale, that works. But yeah, that's kind of the scale. So now we're going to kind of get into some little bit of kitbashes and what you can do with this figure. Some quick kit bashes with this Goku release. You can put the charging up hair on the original Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, or any Goku, honestly, with the base kind of, you can use the base faces on it, because the neck pegs are the same. But you can use basically modern day Goku faceplates on this hair sculpt, which it looks like Goku's charging up maybe into the Kaioken, into Super Saiyan, but honestly looks really nice. And if you have the hair sculpt, or any Super Saiyan Blue hair sculpt in general, honestly, you could use it on this figure to make a kind of quote-unquote Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. For one, if I did have the demoniacal fit or the SHFIGUARTS Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, I totally would have swapped the heads, but I don't have that figure at the moment. I'm planning to get it soon, so maybe I'll do a review on that and kind of showcase that in that video. But yeah, here's it with the original demoniacal fit. And if we snap our fingers, we put on the Super Saiyan Blue Goku hair from the Broly movie, which both of these work for this Goku hair sculpt. If you want to have a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken but don't have Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, you can kind of do this if you want that kind of effect. And honestly, yeah, it's pretty cool to do these things. You can probably do some other kit bashes, like I'll put on screen, I did a Super Saiyan Kaioken, which is kind of a funny idea, and then I had these hair sculpts, which I might do a review on. I'll probably do it like as a short or something, of the Kong Studios Ultra Instinct / like other hair sculpts which have like wavy hair, and I did that on this figure with the Super Saiyan God hair. But yeah, you can kind of do a little bit with this figure. So now we're gonna get on to final thoughts and if you should buy this figure or not. Now, should you buy this figure? If you have $35 and you really want a Kaioken Goku, I would 100% recommend this figure if you can find it for $35. Do not buy it from scalpers. Like, I've seen people from like the early months of December when this figure first coming out, that they were paying like $100 for it. No, don't spend that much on a figure, especially on a retail release. You shouldn't even spend that much for like a Bandai exclusive figure, but I get those are a little more expensive, so it kind of makes sense. But for a general release figure such as this Kaioken Goku that is kind of really nice, I would not pay for that much for it. If you can find it at your Target, please buy it if you're interested in it. Personally, I wanted a Kaioken Goku, and this figure has become one of my favorite figures in just literally 2 days. And if I were to have to rate it, I would give it, honestly, probably a 7.5 out of 10. There's obviously some stuff like that doesn't make this the best Goku figure. I believe the best Goku figure being the new legendary Super Saiyan Goku, which I'll maybe do a review on soon if I don't get any other figures before it, because the only reason I did this figure review was because I literally got him yesterday. But other than that, there's not too much else to say on him other than he's a really good figure for the price point. So yeah, I'll maybe get another review out, but maybe not too super soon like I originally said in the last video, since I got this video out maybe, I would say within the week, if this posts like a day after I record it. And today's Thursday, so maybe I'll post it on Friday. We'll see. But other than that, have a good day. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll put a little bit of a posing segment after this. So, bye-bye.